Hello. Hello, Diana, you're muted. Oh no. The entire show is ruined.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for the inaugural episode of Bingewatch and Friends. I'm Diana Brown, and with me is
Dan Wilson. Together we are, as we said, binge watch. It's really hard to sync saying binge watch together across Zoom. It's a bit of a thing.
It's a bit of a thing, right? Thank you all for joining us tonight. This is so exciting for us. We're beside ourselves, and we're beside ourselves for a whole other reason. Our very first guest on this inaugural episode, it's an improv duo that we're honored to share the stage with, B&B Improv. Yes, Bill and Betsy are here with us. Actually, they're backstage right now in the dressing room green room.
Yeah. I mean, should we have like the house manager call them or?
No, let's take the audience and go backstage and say hi to them.
Oh, okay, great.
I'll meet you there.
Yeah, great, perfect, fantastic, super. So normally we wouldn't have folks join us backstage before a show because it freaks the performers out. But you know, it's a wild west frontier here online. So come on, and we'll check it out together.
So I like it. I think it looks good. I think it's oh hey.
Hi.
Hi.
I feel like a fangirl. I'm so excited that you're here.
Oh, thank you. We're so excited to be here.
Yeah.
Yay. Now, what is the name of your awesome form?
Our new form, we've coined it.
It's called Date Mates.
Date Mates. Yeah.
Well, let's not keep our audience waiting, Dan. What do you think? Should we give them just a second here to catch their breath before we bring them to the virtual stage?
I think that'd be fantastic.
All right. We'll see you shortly.
Okay, we'll see you in a minute. If I can actually get this going.
Those are great pictures.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I mean, those were Amsterdam and Phoenix and San Diego. We've gone to a lot of wonderful festivals. We've been very, very fortunate. But we're B&B.
And we're in Portland right now.
Portland, Oregon. I'm Betsy.
I'm Bill.
And we are a couple, so it's not just B&B Improv. We're a married couple, been married for 31 years.
31 years.
And we would love, and what we do in our format is share a story. So it's not just date mate. It's also
we need to get ideas for what we're going to do, and we need to we're going to do that by taking a real story from our lives. But we don't want to tell the same story every time we do the show, so we want somebody to give us a suggestion.
So we're going to ask Binge Watch to give us a suggestion of something or somebody in your life that inspired you. What was a quality about them that was unique?
Ooh, tenacity and an odd sense of humor.
Okay.
Thank you, Diana. Tenacity and odd sense of humor.
Okay.
Yeah, we have, when we were first married, we went to, we moved to Arizona, and it was probably the first year we moved to Arizona, my dad came to visit, and we decided to go to the Grand Canyon because we hadn't gone yet, or I hadn't gone yet. Our new family hadn't gone. Bill had gone because he was from Phoenix.
Yeah.
So he had gone many, many times.
Well, a couple.
Okay, a couple of times. More than me. So we made the decision to drive up there from Phoenix. It was about, I don't know, how long is the drive?
It's about a 4 to 5 hour drive.
4 to 5 hour drive. So this was, the bonding time. Bill and I have a very unique story, which is another whole other show.
Of how we met and all that.
Of how we met, because we got together on the internet before it was the internet. And we were not virtual. Like, we were virtual, not seeing each other for 6-9 months, a year before we met.
Yeah.
So everything was super new because we eloped 3 weeks after we got engaged.
Which we had done only after 3 days of knowing each other in person.
Right. And so this was new for everybody. So we just moved to Phoenix, and my dad and Bill were super close and very silly and very odd. Very odd, because there was the kinship. And part of it is the punniness, which Bill is very much like my dad was.
Whose name is also Bill, by the way. Don't be confused by this.
Yeah, don't be confused. And we went on our journey to the Grand Canyon, and Bill and my dad started messing around. I have no idea what inspired this, but they started talking very funny.
We
Can you
started talking very funny about the tweezers.
can you please tell me where we can partake in the tweezers?
We need some
We
tweezers.
need tweezers, and we're giggling and going, "This is just so odd." But
the kids are just weirded out by the whole thing.
Kids are weirded out by the whole thing, but they are very adamant in continuing to speak this way. And we're getting towards the entrance of the Grand Canyon, and the park ranger. We approach, and the park ranger, and I'm like, "Please, please, don't."
But we did.
Don't. They
But we did.
They did.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but can you tell me, please, where we can partake in the tweezers? And
the guy very, very nonchalantly explained where we could buy tweezers, was not fazed by it in the least, because the Grand Canyon sees millions of people every year. I'm sure there are people that were weirder than we were trying to be.
But it brought some joy to my heart that somebody was just like, whatever, and they didn't get there like, oh, they're weird or wild, crazy guys. But it was still delightful and heartwarming.
All right.
We're B&B. Ludmila, you're so new here. It's time though. You're now ready to have some fun. You have your own home now. You have lots of opportunities to be with peoples. And this time, finding somebody, a soulmate, is very important. So I need to get myself ready. I need to have my list of individuals that I would like to potentially have mate with. Date first, of course. Yes, I'm so nervous. I'm just going to watch videos, so I don't know why I go so, Ludmila, why you're so excited and nervous? You're just going to watch. So I'm going to watch. I'm going to see who this first person is. I'm going, looking here. It's Kevin with a K. Kevin, he looks, his profile looks pretty decent. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see, this will be fun. I'm gonna start, let's see.
Hello, I'm Kevin, and I am a lumberjack. A lot of people think that's a joke, but I really am a lumberjack. Lumberjacking is not like it was in most people's imaginations. Today we use, a lot of power tools and a lot of safety equipment, but we still eat pancakes and we still have a good time and talk like filthy sailors. Anyway, I'm looking for a woman who likes a big tough guy who's burly but doesn't know a lot about modern conveniences. So if you're interested in a guy who's kind of traditional but also knows a lot about trees and the environment and how to dress a chainsaw wound.
I'll stop now for Kevin. I like he's boring. What did they say, the children say now? Basic. I think he's basic. Too basic for me. I'm like pretty strong. No, I don't think so. Let's see who else we have. Here. Oh, we have Sherry. I like name Sherry. Sherry's very nice. It has a pretty ring to it. I'd like to see what she has. I should not assume. They didn't put on there. They could be they. That's fine. I don't care. I'm looking to have some fun and enjoy, and maybe somebody's soulmate. Let's see, Sherry. I know there's old song that my parents used to sing to.
Hi, I'm Sherry, and this is my movie room. I'm really into movies, especially this movie. Do you like The Wizard of Oz? Because I love The Wizard of Oz. Fun fact, my great-great-grandmother was in the crew for the movie. She worked in catering and also was an aspiring editor, although she was thrown out of the editing room for giving advice. But still, she worked on the movie, and it's one of the great aspects of my history that I got to know about that. Also, I am interested in someone who not only loves movies, but maybe wants to make a movie. Do you want to make a movie? Or we could try. It would sure be fun. I'm new to it, but if you're new to it, we can learn together.
Oh, I'd like this Sherry. Stop now. Stop now. Sherry, nice. I like her. I like the movies. I like the old style movies. I always watched when I was a little girl. Like that one, it was one of my favorites. So Sherry has a big thumbs up. I'm going to look, but she's in a strong candidate. I like that. I like that. Let's see who's next. Who is on my list now? Oh, I like. Okay, well, Roger. Roger. Like I like this Roger.
Hey, I'm Roger. I'm a stockbroker, and I'm a good one. Do you want to know how to make money? I can make money, and then I
Wait,
can make.
I hold on him. No, like he's telling me like commercial. This is boring. No, don't like this. No. Forget about the Roger. Like I sell you. It's gross. I don't know. I'm moving on. Oh, let's see who else do I have on my list. I have Paul. Paul, like it's like the Beatles guy. Let's see. Is it anything like this? I don't know. Let's see. Start.
I'm Paul. I am from Canada, and I live here in the United States now. But you know what I love? I love to hike. I love to learn new things, and most of all, I love somebody who takes charge and is my boss. Because frankly, I don't have a lot of great new ideas, but I'm really good at doing what people ask me to do, and I love doing that. So if you're interested in being in charge, give me a ring.
All right, that's not so bad. Like the Paul is, I mean, there's maybe a little Dom in me, so that might be fun. But I don't know. Like, I don't want somebody who wants to be like a green card spouse kind of thing. So I don't know. I have to make a decision though. I like Sherry. This is hard. I'm like, I've not sure. It's between Paul and no, I don't know. It's so confusing. I know, it's not confusing. I'm going with Sherry. She is like, she's very interesting. So I'm going to prepare myself and say cross the fingers that perhaps the Sherry will choose me, and then we can see if we are a connection. I like this.
Okay, Sherry. Let's see if we can find someone who really, really is the right person for us. Okay. Who's this? These people are all people I've already dated. What about this one? What about, oh, now this one looks terrific and so many accomplishments. Wow. I'd really like to know. Let's learn more about Chris. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, I'm Chris. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm getting this right. I just want to make sure I'm in the right direction. Hey, I'm Chris. I am a microbiologist, and I also have my own mushroom farm. I have shrooms that are ready. We're getting ready to pass the law so that we could sell those medicinal shrooms, and I can take you on a journey. But of course, I'll wait till it's legal. So perhaps this will be a good time for us to maybe talk about business plans, because I'm looking for a partner.
That's enough of Chris. Oh, Chris, I like it. I like your entrepreneurial spirit, but it sounds like we have to wait before we can do the things you want to do. And I don't want to wait. I want to get started now. I want the rest of my life to start now, not in a few months or whenever it becomes legal. Okay, let's see. Who's this? I can't. Michelle, but with one L. Michelle with one L.
Hi, my name is Michelle. You can see right behind me, that's my wallpaper of me. I like to
no, Michelle, no. That is more of Michelle that I wanted to see in the first date or even before the first date. Michelle, I wish you the best. I hope I hope that things go well for whoever you find, but it's not right for me. Okay, let's see who else. Oh, who is this? Whoa, that Cameron.
Can you hear me? Hi, I'm Cameron. My name is Cameron, and I'm a physical therapist, and I work over at Providence Health and Services, and I really like and I enjoy flowers. I'll show you pictures here. I have flowers. If you see, there's tulips that I make myself. They're handmade. They're handcrafted. I like going to Michael's. Michael's is one of my favorite stores that there is. And I also like oranges. So oranges, I buy them by the bulk. I like to go Costco and buy lots of oranges. I also collect corks. If you see, here's my cork collection. My nephew says I'm old school. I don't know how to flip a phone. So
Okay.
I go here and you see.
That's enough of that. Okay, she collects a lot of things, but not really what I'm into. Okay, I like the flowers thing. She's handy. She can make flowers. She's crafty. That's really interesting. But I mean, everybody buys oranges, so that doesn't sound special or weird or interesting or anything. All right, let's see. Ooh, Ludmilla. I've never met anybody named Ludmilla. Okay, let's meet her. You.
Hello, my name is Ludmilla. It's a pleasure to meet you. I love to have old movies. I watch old movies all the time. I do movie night once a week with friends. We usually get a bottle of Chianti and enjoy that. I mean, I'm also an aficionado for any kind of wines. This is good. If you see, I also like to bake. I love, of course, with everything going on, I'd like to do the sourdoughs, the doughs of the sours. It's always fun. I have a starter that
Pause. She talks so cute. Oh my gosh. Let's hear some more.
And I have it that I started now. And I also have one from a long time ago. When I was a little girl, my babushka, she made a starter of sourdough when she was little, and it has been passed down. So it is over 80 years old. And so it has a delectable texture to in your mouth, like it takes in your mouth. Lovely in your mouth. I mean, it's so good. I also like to have fun. I like to go outside. I'm an outdoorsy type as well, liking to walk in the parks. I have how you say the stairs, like if there's a stairs, I like to be theirs.
Okay.
My way of rhyming.
Ludmilla, wow, that was very good. There's only one more that's a recommended check for me, and that's Excelsior. What kind of name is Excelsior? Is that even a person? That's not a person's name. Excelsior. Okay, let's see. Hello, Excelsior. So tell me what you are all about.
I like peanuts.
Okay, that's enough of Excelsior. I should have known from the name. Okay, well, I guess it's gonna be Ludmilla. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. Okay, let's just give her a call here. All right, Ludmilla. Okay. All right.
Hello?
All right. Hello, Ludmilla.
Hello?
Sorry,
Hello?
I was worried about my dog got stuck in the dog door just now. Hi.
Hi, hello. This is Sherry.
Yeah, Sherry.
Hello. It's so nice that you call. I like this. This is we get to meet.
It's nice to meet you.
You look better in the phones.
Oh no, it's the kitchen. The kitchen doesn't have great lighting.
I interrupt. I'm sorry. This is awkward.
I mean, where are we? Should we go out? Do you agree that we should have a first date?
Oh, I mean, you were calling me. I said I checked the boxes saying yes. I would love to have that. That would be
Okay.
lovely. Would you like maybe perhaps to come to my apartment?
Oh, sure. That would be great. Let's see. Just can you? You have my. You
I
have
can
my.
text you. I can I don't want you to think though I'm being too forward. Like uh, I uh, I have to be honest with you. I feel a little awkward because I have had my hairs in my eyebrows. So okay, I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm going to say.
Okay.
It is awkward, but I would like you to come over, but I need to twist my eyebrows first.
Okay.
So
Well.
I need to find my tweezers.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I can bring tweezers if you like.
I know this sounds weird. I'm sorry. Like okay, but yeah, I'll send you my address and I texting you now, and then we'll see each other. I will. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay, Sherry.
I'll see you then.
I'll see you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Bye.
Okay. Well, I guess I better get going. Whew, all right. This sounds great. All right. Get ready, Sherry. First date in 6 months.
Okay, I don't understand why I'm so nervous about this. Okay, I'm going to record this. This needs to go down in history because this is first date for me for a long time. Breathe, Ludmila, breathe. I'm going to record this because I want to, because this could be my forever. This could be my mate, my date mate, my mate forever. Here, okay, so I'm going to turn it around. Oh, this is so weird. Okay, here we go. Knock on the door. Hold on. I'm going to answer the door. Hold on. I have to press start. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello,
so
Sherry.
nice.
It is a pleasure. Before you come in, I am recording. I hope this is not awkward for you.
Oh, sure. I mean,
Please,
hello.
come in.
That's me. Hi.
Hi, that's you. I would like. You came here so fast. It is nice. Can you please have seat? You can sit at my table.
What a beautiful
Oh,
home.
thank you.
Wow.
This is most of it.
Those...
But if you excuse me for just one moment, please.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
My gosh.
Okay.
Are these collector tweezers from around the world?
They are collector tweezers. This is true.
Oh, but Belarus, Ukraine, the Republic of Yemen, Qatar, Afghanistan, Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines. Tanutuva. Who has tweezers from Tanutuva?
Please be comfortable. Yes.
Yeah. I was just looking at your tweezers.
Okay. Can you please? You can sit on the couch.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I better turn the camera around so that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I bump in. Hold on.
Okay. So, in case this goes great, I really like her. I really like you, Ludmilla. If you're watching this in the future, I'm sure having a good time already, even though you're very, very excited.
What? Hi.
Hi.
Hold on. I have the wine. Whiskey
Wine.
Hill.
Very nice.
I know. But I'm a little out of breath. With Sherry, I don't normally do this, but I would like to give you welcome gift to my home.
For me?
I would like you please partake in these tweezers. This is one of the tweezers that I got when I was 5 years old.
Look what you gave me.
Oh,
so beautiful.
thank you.
They're still very sharp and they clamp well. How have you kept them so nice all this time?
Well, as you can see in my array of tweezers throughout my house, that it is very important. It's our family, art of the tweezers family, not because it was not the original name. I'm still out of breath. It was not our original name, tweezers, but that is what it was taken from us. Back in Romania is where I'm from originally, but we were the ones to discover the tweezers, and it's tweezers. So I would like you to partake in them, and I will use the ones for me to say cheers,
cheers
to a new relationship potentially.
I'm going to use one right now, just one.
Oh, it works. So
it plucked perfectly.
It did very nice with your pretty eyes. Before we move forward, the date mate says to please ask of questions.
Oh, yes.
The top questions to see whether or not you are connected.
Okay. Let's see. I have one. I prepared one. The question I took was, if you are ever stranded with someone you love and you knew it was going to be a long time before you got rescued, what would you do and what would you want them to do to make it easier to be together?
Honesty.
I
would say that you cannot lie. You have to be super. Okay, yeah, that's right. We're recording. We would be super honest because it is always like to share of your heart, even when it's bad or it is bad news, that you have to be able to tell that bad news, because sometimes it will bring you closer together, but you have to take the risk because it may tear you apart.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And if it does, then you weren't meant to be together anyway.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Sherry, do you please?
What's your question, Lamilla? What question do you want to ask
So,
me?
what is the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
Most embarrassing? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I was doing the Portland naked bike ride.
Oh.
Okay. And I was naked all night. It was very cold that night. Very cold. And this is so embarrassing. So it all went really well, but it was so cold. And when at the end of the evening, when we got all done and we went to ride back, and my friends dropped me off, at my house, when I came back, I could not. My butt was frozen to the bike seat, and I could not get my butt off the bike.
Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
I had the same thing happen to me.
What?
Yes, last year's naked bike ride here in Portland.
Oh.
I was freezing, and I had the same experience, and it was, I thought it would be detrimental to my derriere, and it would get torn.
My friends had to pour hot cocoa on my butt to get my butt off the seat.
I had hot cocoa too.
Oh my gosh, Ludmilla.
Sherry, I think we're a connection. I've recorded this. This may be our future.
I never had such a beautiful first meeting.
And that's our set. Yay! That was Date Mate. Thank you so much. Now,
please.
It's my turn to introduce these amazing humans. Diana and Dan are two amazing improvisers, but they're also amazing humans, right? They are just full of heart, and just feel so honored. We feel honored to know them as friends, and as well as improvisers, just admire their work so much, and now we get to see them. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, they, them, theirs, boys and girls of all ages, please welcome Binge Watch.
Oh, 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 oh.
Hello. Let's hear it for B and B. Oh, that was love. That was real love happening right in front of our eyes.
I'm all verklempt myself personally.
I am too. I am too. Thank you to everybody who's watching along with us tonight and for all your amazing comments. I can't agree more. B and B are phenomenal and extraordinary. And thank you for all the things you've been putting in the chat about the shows you love binge watching. Dan, is there one that stands out to you?
Gonna make me go first, huh? I am fascinated with Kipo and the Fabulous Wonderbeasts. I had to look it up a little bit because I didn't know anything about it.
I know nothing about this show, so you have to share. And if the person who posted that is still watching with us, please share what you love about that show. What do you love?
And as there's a delay, I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of plot detail while we're waiting for any response. So the series follows a girl called Kipo Oak, who is searching for her father after being forced to flee from her underground burrow, and must explore the post-apocalyptic surface world ruled by mutated animals to find him. Along the way, she makes friends with human survivors Wolf and Benson and the mutant animals Dave and Mandu. So, post-apocalyptic, a search for a father in a world populated by mutated anthropomorphic animals and humans on the run.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, a friend of mine put in a show that this is a guilty pleasure. I'm going to admit to loving this show. I love The Good Witch. I just came out as loving The Good Witch. There it is, America, and anyone else watching. And I can share what I like about The Good Witch. If you're watching, the person who put that in, go ahead and share what you love about The Good Witch. And I'll share a little bit with you, Dan, while we're waiting, because there is a little bit of a delay between the awesome human beings typing into the chat and it showing up for us to see. I love that it takes place in this mythical little town called Middleton, somewhere outside of Chicago, where everything is just freaking perfect. And there's a gal named Cassie who runs a store called Bell Book and Candle, and she sells, well, pretty much whatever people need. And then there's a wacky character that's the mayor of the town, Martha, who I just love.
That's fabulous. Things that Earthy Oakland Trist Gannon likes about Kiko is the adorable main characters and stories of friendship.
Beautiful.
And a good post-apocalyptic surface world.
Awesome. All the wonderful characters in a small town was just posted by Stacy Marshall. Thank you, Stacy Marshall. All right. Well, we are going to take you to the very first episode of
Paradise Underground.
Oh, well, being mayor of this borough, I am thrilled to meet you, but you're new to this town.
Yes, I just felt the need to kind of get away for a while, and I just thought that things are so kind of, crazy up on top there that I just thought I'd come see how things are down here. I hope you don't mind, with my being a schnauzer person.
I hadn't even noticed your little schnauzer schnoz there until you brought it up. You're adorable.
Well, that's a little racist, actually. It's kind of a stereotype being called adorable as a schnauzer person. I prefer to be judged on my intellect and not my looks.
You're absolutely Right. I immediately was being incredibly speciesist and thinking simply because you're adorable that has something to do with fleas. Do you have
No.
because you seem to have fleas.
Look, I went through the quarantine gate at the hole, and look, it's okay. They're not like secret spies or anything.
I have someone you need to meet. Her name is Lassie, and she runs a little shop here, and pretty much anything you need, she's got it.
That would be fantastic. But as the mayor, I'm very interested in your policies and thoughts about the surface world. If you could just speak those out in length at all, I would really appreciate everything you could say. And speak, please, towards my shoulder.
I knew it. I knew it. You can't be trusted. You're a spy, a mole, an underground burrowing creature. You're here from Layersville, aren't you?
What if I am? Look, I'm a dog. I'm obedient. I do what I'm told. Look, if you hide me, if you give me a flea bath, I promise I won't do anything. I'll be a good boy.
You will? So what's in it for me if I do this for you?
Well, I can give you information. Look, I'm showing my belly. What else do you want from me?
The mayor of Layersville. I have to say, I'm really tempted just to reach out and give you a good rub there. Just, yes. Oh, good boy. Good. Oh, I made a judgment, and I'm sorry. I assumed that you were a good boy. You could be a good bae or girl or, well, whatever. Would you elucidate me, please?
I'm fine with good boy. It's okay. It's fine. Look, if you could just get rid of these fleas, they're biting me constantly because I'm not following orders. And they've got horribly terrible mutated teeth.
Ooh, this is something I could use. You mean the fleas on you are controlled by your Layersville overlords?
Well, they're the spies. I'm just like the transport for the most part.
Uh-oh. I think one of them has left the transport and has leapt onto the new host. I think it's time we both go visit my friend at her shop, Lassie.
So glad to see you again, my friend. It's been far too long. No. Are you all right? Have you got the scurvy again? I told you we need to grow oranges underground. It's hard, but it can be done.
I saw the mayor talking to a dog-like person thing.
An above grounder? Here in the tunnels?
Here in the tunnels, and then no sooner did I walk on past them that I started scratching terribly.
Well, come, let me take a look at you. My amazing powers of empathy and observation and intuition tell me that there is a great evil burrowing into your skin, sucking your blood, draining your life essence.
Lassie, say it isn't so.
It is so. I don't like to let you down like that, but that's the way it goes.
An anecdote, an unguent, the potion, some tea maybe.
The best way of handling this, well, if it was a tick, I'd use a match or some mayonnaise, but for fleas, we're gonna have to just go ahead and reach out and, yes?
Mayonnaise?
Well, yeah, you smother it with mayonnaise and it can't breathe, and eventually the tick lets go because you've blocked off the parts of the exoskeleton that can actually breathe.
I thought I was going to be part of a really weird sandwich.
Well, it could be if you're into... Look, I don't judge below ground dietary patterns.
No, I'm all at 6s and 7s. Go ahead. I feel it right here. Reach on out and do your best, or...
I've got it.
Ah! Oh my God, it's wrestling you. I see the power of it. It's trying to take you down. No, say it isn't so.
It is so. It is so. Take my hand. Cut it off while you can.
Okay.
We don't have much time.
Yeah.
It was a sacrifice that had to be made. My grip will hold for 100 years as long as it's no longer attached to my body.
Lassie, when they say you give everything for the town, they weren't lying.
What has happened to our informants? We have received no updates for 24 hours.
Your sidekick. I shudder to tell you, the host was captured.
No. We took the most loyal of subjects. We have ruled this world. Then we evolved into birds. And then we evolved into what we are now, and we rule again. The dinosaurs of the sky.
About that, 2 points. 1, people aren't that loyal because we kind of treat them like crap.
Nonsense. Fear keeps them in line. I saw a movie once that said that.
I've been reading up on this, and fear only works while you're directly in control of them. But as soon as they get away from you, it's Bob's your uncle. They are absolutely turning their loyalty to anyone else.
This is why we should have never let the humans go below ground, beyond our winged grasp.
We had no choice. Do you forget the scroll of the before time?
I do not acknowledge the validity of the scroll. I acknowledge only my own glorious plumage. Is it not magnificent?
Grr, magnificent, grr.
Are my talons not sharp? My beak not razor-like?
Yeah, you're just, your beak's the bum diggity and your talons are, I can't keep this up anymore. There's just me and 6 people left that do your bidding.
What?
Yeah, everybody else is tunneling down.
No, it cannot be. I in my gilded cage must rely on others to do my bidding. I cannot do it myself.
I myself have been thinking of taking a bit of a leave of absence.
No, you must bring me seed, or possibly small rodents. It is the only way that I can maintain my control. You shall be ruler after me when I am gone, if you stay.
I want that in writing. I want
Fine.
blood.
Be a primate who can write, and I shall put it down in writing. Until then, either get me seed or find the key for this damn cage. I've been in here for 40 years.
Oh, the key. Oh, I've got it right here.
You've had a key to this cage for 40 years, and you did not tell me and left me here to rot in my own droppings?
I never thought you wanted out. I mean, I just thought it was what you enjoyed doing.
Well, it's a very nice cage. Don't get me wrong. I can climb on the bars, and they're very tasty when I need something to chew on, but it's not the same as the open sky. Sky!
I'm realizing something. With this key, I control thee. Rhymed.
I can beat my wings against these bars, and someday they will give. Treachery shall not be forgotten.
If I let thee out, what will you give me?
Give you the carcass of the dog boy.
Tasty dog boy carcass.
The laws forbid eating above ground dwellers, but he is no longer an above ground dweller.
I see the loophole there.
Yes, well, you know, I studied law. There's a lot of time in this cage.
I wondered about that. You got a degree, by the way. It came in the mail.
Well, don't put it in the cage. I'll just poop on it.
Really? Will you really? Would that upset you to poop on the degree that you worked so long and hard to receive? What else would upset you? What else would upset you?
Everything.
Your degree.
I have 5 others who are loyal to me. I will feast upon your entrails. Fly, little bird, if you will. Fly below ground if you can find a way to do so. I shall emerge from here, and you will know my pain.
Maybe we could talk this out.
Hi.
Hi.
It's so nice to meet you. I've been looking for a place to go and lie my head, and your lap looks nice.
Oh, well,
Is that terribly forward? I'm so sorry if it's forward.
it depends on what you had in mind in terms of laying your head on my lap. I mean, was this just sort of a, I'm tired and I want to lay here, or was it something creepy?
I just want to lay my chin there and gaze into your eyes for a good 15, 20 minutes.
You have a story to tell. Wait,
I have so many stories.
I know it. I often know things before they happen. I'm not as good at it as my mom, but I'm not bad. Of course, she recently lost a hand. But it's the way it goes when you help people all the time.
Are you a tunnel witch?
Well, we don't like the term witch, really. It has so many negative connotations, and quite frankly, most people just mispronounce it and start it with a B, so you can understand my trepidation.
But that's a good word, so I don't understand the problem.
Well,
I mean, my mother was a... If it's a bad word down here, I shouldn't say it.
well, we prefer helpers.
Okay.
Solstices, and, well, just darn nice people.
Well, hi, nice person. I'm a good boy. I am. No matter what anyone else tells you, I'm a very good boy. I want to be a good boy all the time. I really do.
I've always wanted a companion. Don't take that personally. I never know what to say. I'm a little awkward. The other people at school tend to think I'm odd. I like to read. My
I
name's
can bring
Blake.
you a paper.
You would?
Sure. Here, hold on.
Here, boy. I'm sorry. I'm just making an assumption you're a boy.
I am. Look.
Thank you. Thank you. This is a very small paper with a... Why, it's got some kind of hieroglyphic on it. There's a heart and an infinity symbol.
Oh, that means I love you forever. I love you forever. I will love you always and forever. I will, I will, I will, I will, I will.
Well, nothing's forever. You see, my father was the sheriff of this place, and something horrible happened to him, although I don't quite remember exactly what it was. I think it involved a very large bird.
You know what? Dogs are good trackers. I'm pretty sure my breed is too. I bet we could find your father. But that might mean going above ground where the birds rule.
The birds took my father, and my mother doesn't like me to stay out past 11, so...
Well, it's going to take more than one night to find your dad.
You'd take me above ground?
I no longer have my fleas, so I'm free to go wherever I want, and I want to go with you. I want to be with you forever.
I think I'd like that.
Can you scratch me behind the ear and make my leg kick in a spasmodic way that looks painful, but it's not?
I could try.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That wasn't sexual, I promise.
I'm glad, because I'm not yet of full maturity.
Well, we should go in the morning. It's getting late now, and I don't want to worry anybody, but if I could just come lay next to your bed, not in it, just at the feet of it would be really nice.
Sure. We run a B&B, so there might be other people there, but you're welcome to come.
I feel like I found a home here underground. I can't wait to leave it with you.
Ah!
You cannot come in this place. It is protected by me.
I seek asylum.
You, a bird, seek passage here? It's enough we have dog men now. We cannot take birds as well.
You've seen the dog man? Ah!
I speak nothing of what I have seen, only what I have heard, and you shall not have him or any other that dwells here, by all the power within me. And I have more power within me than I had even in my little finger, which was still more than you have.
Truth. I was the sidekick. I was the second banana, and I'm tired of it. I want a new life. I will give you my overlord if you will give me sanctuary.
You were just following orders. That's the oldest line of tyrants in the book.
But I was just following orders.
You chose to follow those orders, bird.
So what does this mean for me now? Because clearly you can't just let me go.
No, I cannot. Come to me and I will give you the only way of passage I can. Raise your wings before me. Raise them wide. Wider. To the sky as far as you can reach it in this tunnel. Without your pin feathers, you are grounded here with us now. You will never take to the sky again. This is the cost of your passage.
Oh, well, what happened to that beautiful, I think it was a dog, but I'm not really sure. I don't bother myself with details.
It came and then it went, and I don't really know so much. I just kind of, clean up around here as best I can.
Well, Hank, look, I know Lassie keeps you very busy at the B&B, but I'm mayor and I need your help.
Oh, well, hey, anything I can do for the mayor, and B&B is open for business for you. Even if we're closed for business, we're open for business for you.
Well, of course, because I'm the mayor. I'm Arthur, the mayor. Now, what is this I hear about a bird in our midst? A winged creature? They're not allowed down here.
I don't question, what the boss says. And she said that she took care of it, that this bird is pariah, completely outcast, and can never return to the skies from whence it came. So
Never.
No, never. I mean, you know her. I mean, when she's so kind and loving and good, she is a good wit. She is a good helper. And when she says a thing, you know it to be true.
Hank.
Mayor.
I love how you say mayor. I'm married, but my husband's away a lot, and we've known each other a long time.
Oh, Mayor, are you exerting a degree of authority over me, which is a total power dynamic problem that would definitely result in some kind of HR problem, but I'm okay with?
Oh, well, as long as you're okay with it.
Hey, I'm game.
Now, hand me my gavel, would you?
Sure. I mean, I am GGG here at the B&B.
Oh, I love the way you hold that gavel. Such authority and power.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I hold a lot of brooms and a lot of other, mops and things that I've handled, so I'm kind of used to it.
Tools. They're tools, aren't they, Hank?
They're tools, exactly.
The tools of the job that keep us going.
Tools are valuable. They're powerful things. I mean, I like to think of myself as being a tool.
Lassie often refers to you that way.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she says if anything needs fixing, Hank will do it. So I just assume she means you're a tool.
Sounds good to me.
Hank?
Mayor?
If I needed you to get rid of something.
Oh, like the trash, or you've got some laundry perhaps you need to get taken care of, rather?
Yes, I have some dirty laundry I need taken care of.
Hey, that's not a problem. And in fact, for you, free of charge, even though you're not staying here, which normally that'd be wrapped into
Hank?
you. Yeah.
I once had an indiscretion.
Oh.
It was before we were forbidden to go up and the great winged creature wasn't fully in charge yet, and just an up and coming, avian, as it were. And I may have fallen prey to his beautiful plumage once.
You lay with a bird?
Well, it wasn't so much a laying, it's more of a nesting. I know that seems like I'm just making a terrible joke, but it was true. That's where he lived.
You nested with a bird?
Just for a brief evening, an interlude. My husband was away a lot, and I crossed that bridge one is never supposed to cross.
Mayor, with all respect, it's late, and I'm afraid this B&B is closed for the time being. You'll have to come back and talk to our helper later.
Lassie, you overheard that, didn't you? Oh,
Yes, I did. I overheard everything, and your treachery is not unknown to me. I kept it secret for you for the good of the underground tunnels, but now it is known. Hank, he is not one to keep a secret. He is the tunnel gossip.
I used to think it was me, but he's got me beat.
You may wish to dig yourself a deeper hole if you can.
What?
Oof. Hey, friend, it's morning. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Goodness.
Can you go find your father?
Sure. You were so cute. You turned around 3 times before you laid down last night.
It's a thing I do. Look, I just want you to know that no matter what we find out there in the big open sky place, I'm going to stay by you. I'm going to protect you and take care of you.
You promise?
I promise.
Quite often when I make friends, they end up getting canceled from the series. So promise me you won't.
Don't worry, I'm a dog. I don't subscribe to cancel culture.
That's right. You're not a cat.
No, but screw them.
If I knew how to make a derogatory symbol with my finger, I would do it now.
Here, take my paw.
Aw.
Do you have any food ready? Do you have a backpack prepared for the journey? It could be a long one.
Oh, I'll go to the kitchen. Mom is constantly baking pies and soup. And a thermos of tea will probably be waiting for us too.
But your mother is a helper. She's intuitive, right?
Yeah,
If she sees you, she'll know what you plan to do.
maybe I could use a charm of some sort to hide my true intention.
We should just go. We should leave now as the episode ends to lead into the next episode that will be our great adventure out in the great big sky world.
You mean for once the story's going to be about me and not my ever-perfect mother?
This entire series will be about you, and maybe even multiple series. Think of the merchandising.
Think of how every kid in the world is going to want to dress up like you.
I can't wait to see it.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you. That was our show tonight. Thank you so much for joining us for the very first episode of Bingewatch and Friends. Let's get our friends, Bill and Betsy, to come back on stage.
Yay! That was great. That was so much fun.
So much. Your set was amazing. I can't wait to find out what happens to those two. Crazy.
Wow.
So, Bill and Betsy, where can we see you performing next?
Well, we'll be performing at Chris's Medicinal Shroom Shop. No.
No. We'll be next week with Babe. We're trying to determine exact dates. I believe it's probably going to be on Friday, a little bit early because it'll be on Eastern Standard Time. So that will be our next show. And then we're looking to do a similar, and it'll be a reverse. We'll invite you to do the B&B hour.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
We should point out for the thing we're going to do with Babe is a musical. So, and I believe we're doing our standard format the best we can, which is a sitcom from the 50s that's being made up on the spot. that's musical, and I hope we can do it.
We're excited. We're
We
excited.
had the privilege of seeing you do Babe in Alaska, and it was extraordinary.
Thank you.
So
Thank
please
you.
keep in touch with us and let us know when we can see that. Betsy, I know you're also a teacher, so where
Yes.
can we take classes with you?
You can take classes. I teach currently at Curious Comedy Theater as well as Comedy Sports. And I will be teaching, we're determining dates right now, but I'll be teaching at the Vintage Improv Festival as well. So probably in August, later in August, I'll be teaching there. You can go to B&B Improv and I'll be posting things there or
On Facebook.
On Facebook. Yeah.
We don't have a website.
Not yet.
Thank you
You know.
so much.
Thank
Well,
you.
We're going to keep our show running. We have another one coming up on 7/25, and our guests there will be Roland and Riches.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah.
Great. They're great.
We
So
love them.
Tell
Roland
them we
Riches and
said
Rich
hi.
Baker. And then on 8/8, you can see Landry and Summers, Sean Landry and Hans Summers.
Yeah.
And we have a special guest coming up on the 22nd. We haven't absolutely confirmed that, so we can't say that yet. And then on 9/5, Brother Improv will be with us as well. We are so excited
Great.
to have them
Great.
with us as well.
Great
So-
lineups, guys.
We are so honored. So, Dan, anything you'd like to say before we say goodnight to our wonderful audience?
You know, improv is about joy and connection, and I'm so pleased to have been able to connect before now and now again with B&B and with everyone who came here for our opening night. Thank you all.
Thank
It
you.
is
Yeah.
our joy.
We are honored. Until next time, good night, everybody.
Have a great night. Bye, everybody.